Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Nice to see you today. So today I'm here with a really exciting beauty tutorial. I'm with Gilbert Soliz, who is head global makeup artist for Marc Jacobs Beauty. And we're going to show you guys how to do a really quick 5-minute beauty makeover for you to go out, head out the door in no time at all. This is going to be a look that we can create super quickly with some amazing products so you look great and you can just get out the door.
Let's do it.
Cool. So, 5-minute makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what everyone wants really, because we all don't have time to sit and do an hour's worth of layering on the foundation and the contour and all of that stuff. So I want, I'd love to show people how to use these products because I'm already obsessed with the blusher and the spot glow highlight stick. Oh my God, like obsessed. But I really want to know what other products I can use in my routine and get like a 5-minute face that looks super pretty, on trend, whilst not ignoring the brows, because obviously everyone's loving the brows at the moment. We can't forget them.
Sure. So I think what we'll do is we'll focus on products that are super versatile, like 2-in-1, and you get the most bang for your buck.
Amazing. That's exactly what we want.
All right. So let's start with the Remedy Conceal Pen.
Okay.
So not only does it help camouflage dark shadows around the eye, it doubles up as your highlighter because of the light reflecting quality. I wish they bottled this so you can put it all over. And it comes in 7 different shades.
Okay.
I'm using shade number 2, which is called Wake Up Call.
Okay, so I need that every day of my life.
This is all about erasing the signs of last night. So shade number 2 comes in a click pen and it features a palladium still tip. So it helps to depuff on contact because it has that cooling sensation.
Yeah, it feels really nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 dots underneath the eye. We'll do the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then simply using your fingers, you're just gonna tap and blend. But not just under the eye. You wanna focus this and take it out onto the high of like the cheekbone.
So almost like where you would highlight as well.
Yeah, so I like to focus this around the entire orbital sort of area, just to really brighten, and then just blend it sort of down and out. I'll use a little bit on the chin, just on the areas that we would usually use like a highlighter. We tend to get a little red around the nose, but you have gorgeous skin too.
I should do with all the bloody skincare products I use. Literally, I've got like a 10-step regime.
So take a peek at that, because that was literally just 4 dots, tap, and I blended it out.
So it looks like it's like got coverage in it, hasn't it? Which is nice.
So why don't you go ahead and tap and blend that side out so you can get a feel of the product. And you can see how like lightweight and fluid it is.
It's really light, but it's got the coverage that you need for the bags. Because I tend to use 2 concealers sometimes in the mornings. One to correct the darkness and then one to cover up. To brighten up. So this does both. Yeah,
it's 2-in-1. Especially those dark hidden shadows that are in the inner corner of the eye. I think those guys are the worst.
Get those.
Because we've neutralized like the skin tone, we'll go in with air blush.
Okay.
Right, just to give you a flush of color.
I love these things. They're amazing. And when I first used it, you guys were talking about draping.
Yep. So essentially, draping is like the new way to blush or the new way to contour.
I really rate these blushes already. Yeah, so this is the one that I normally use, but we're going for something a little bit lighter today.
It has the Japanese air powder, so it provides 24-hour wear and it's super lightweight.
So light and glowy.
So to your point, you can start off with the deeper shade, but what I'm gonna do is just mix the two, right? Because I wanna just mimic a natural flush on your skin. And let's see, smile for me, those gorgeous apples of your cheeks. And then we'll just brush it back and forwards and then go up and out towards your temple.
Because you've mixed them all together and that's a really nice flush. Because I sometimes contour, I probably take a little bit of the darker shade underneath.
And that's exactly what I'm doing now.
One mind, people, one mind. It's really pretty.
Now this is the volumizing glow, where you focus most of the application on the apple of the cheek, simply just to enhance the skin. Going into that deeper shade and then tucking the color right below the high of the cheekbone.
And that's the drape.
Yeah, and that's what's giving you sort of that contour.
Awesome.
Okay, so
what's next?
All right, let's play with Twinkle Pop. These are a creamy eyeshadow stick. These feature Arctic snow water, so they're very cooling upon application, and they all give the eye a little bit of gleam or twinkle.
I love the name, that's so Marc.
This is Au Revoir. So this is like a taupier,
see, I go for this.
pewter.
This is my everyday sort of shade. I'll wear like the grey, neutral, cool tones on the eyes, just so I can like run it over and it gives a little bit more of a definition, some depth to my eyes.
Yeah, and I love that on like blue eye too. And we're just going to start to glide this across the length of the eye.
It does feel like cool jelly on the lid.
Yeah, it has the coolest sensation, right?
What's the sort of staying power with these?
Extreme wear. So that's one of the big pillars within the brand. You'll find that a lot of products like the highliner crayons, they're waterproof. Lipsticks, you get 10-hour wear. Foundation, 24-hour wear.
Well, that's the thing. Like sometimes this sort of everyday makeup look, even though it is subtle and it's just to like sort of enhance your assets, your best assets, you need it to go all day as opposed to like, you know, putting your makeup on at 8 p.m. It's a heavier like nighttime look. It's only going to be on for 4 or 5 hours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't.
Whereas this needs to go for 9 hours plus sometimes.
So now I'm just taking my ring finger and then softening like the edges. So at this point, you know, we're really not being too perfect with the application. All I'm really doing is trying to get it on the lower lid itself. Because you can always go back and build, and gradually layer the crayon, and then taking the finger again or a synthetic brush, tap, 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 blend, blend, blend. From here, would you say mascara or like brows, mascara, and then like a lip?
For me, I would always rather go out the door without mascara than a brow. But that's me. Like, if I go out without a brow on, I feel naked.
Yeah.
But if I can pick or choose mascara if I'm honest. But if I've got a bit of shadow on, then I do like to sort of
finish the look. Have you tried Velvet Noir?
I haven't.
Okay, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
So Velvet Noir.
The packaging is sexy as fuck.
Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara gives ton of volume.
What does it give me?
It gives you everything.
It gives me everything. My answer's at the bottom of a mascara tube, right?
So this features a curvy shaped brush. If you like a big party lash, this is definitely the mascara.
Okay. But if I don't want a party lash for like every day, we can tone it down?
Yeah, you just go in with one coat.
Okay, hit me.
Okay, so looking down.
Well, that's it. When I realised that you actually need to dig the mascara wand into the root as opposed to just like winging them out like on the tips and building on the tips, that actually changed my life.
Open.
So the worst thing is when you don't have mascara to the root.
Yeah, I mean, you want all of the density at the base of the lash. You don't want the tips of the lashes to be heavy.
Exactly. And if you've got that density of product at the base of the lash, then sometimes you can go without your eyeliner because it almost does the job for you.
Totally. I love that. So take a look at that.
Bam. It looks like that side of my face is higher up now.
Yeah, it does. Totally lifted. Just a little tuck and wiggle. And then you can use the tip of the brush, you know, for those inner and outer corners. Open. Boom.
Boom.
Since you're a big brow fanatic, let me introduce you to Brow Wow.
So for me, brows are all about bigger the better.
Okay.
You know, I don't tend to use a powder just because I don't want a matte brow, if you know what I mean. I like to do like hair strokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Brow Wow allows you to do because of that ultra fine sort of tip.
Teeny.
And this is waterproof too.
Okay.
But you have a lot of fullness here at the center of your brow. So I'm going to start more so like at your natural arch, and we're just going to perfect that and then just fill in all the sparse areas.
Yeah. So, I mean, when someone's like going to tackle their brows, you think build from the top down? Or does it depend on the brow shape?
It really depends. So when I look at the face, I'm looking, you know, at a few different things. Like I want to create symmetry. Oftentimes we tweeze, and then the brows tend to shorten up a bit.
Sure.
So we want to extend and like widen the eye. And then I look at sort of like the width of the brow, because to your point, a fuller brow is definitely more youthful.
It's so much more youthful.
Brown, I'm going to give you this
Okay.
and let you give it a go, because I want to see what's the style that you like to do.
Okay. So you've already built up that arch, which is what I always do anyway at the top. I like to like build up just a few natural ones here.
Yeah.
to build this in.
So it gives you more of like a feathery, like looking brow.
And then although I have a natural arch, I sometimes bring it down like a tad, just so it gets that sort of like natural fullness, because I don't do anything to my brows, they're naturally slim. So I like to fake that sort of like supermodel brow, like that natural, I've never touched them sort of thing. Even though I haven't touched them, I'm just born this way.
She's lying.
Not lying! Yeah, I was on the tweezers at 11. And then I just
kind of create that tail, yeah.
I don't feel like I should be doing this. You're the professional. I feel like you're judging me. Okay, so we've done the base, we've done the blush, we've done the eye, and we've done the brow, and that's 5 products in. What have we got left?
I think we just finish you off with a lip.
I love a liquid lip, but I'm also about grabbing a lipstick and just chucking it on, something that's like my lip but better.
Well, what makes Le Marc Liquid Lip Creme different from everything else? They're saturated with kupuwasu butter, so they're hydrating. Kupuwasu. Kupuwasu. It's a Brazilian nut.
Can I put that on toast?
You can, because they use it in a lot of desserts.
Oh my god. Okay.
And it's infused with collagen.
Okay.
So they're never flat and never drying like most of the liquid lips out there.
Okay.
And
so what's the finish then?
It's like satin.
All right.
So they stay kind of creamy, and they're foolproof because we've created like 6 beautiful neutral. Okay, so we're just gonna swipe this across the lip.
I didn't put lip balm on.
It's okay, this will give you enough moisture.
That kuwasu.
Your kupuwasu. I know, don't you just love to say it?
Yeah. Hang on.
So dab, dab, dab in the center. And then I'll just blend this out.
So do you think, because this could be a good tip for you guys, because when I put liquid lipstick on, I always start by like lining the lips. Do you think start in the center with a dab?
Because the formula is so creamy, there's really no right or wrong way. If this was more liquidy and like a lip sort of paint, then I could see how you would have to create that perfect edge.
Right.
But this, there's no need, because it's just perfection either way. I'm just gonna tap it. And that's it.
And it's almost like that stained effect. You know, there's nothing precise about this. You know, because that's how I feel when I reach for liquid lipstick. I'm like, am I committed?
Yeah.
Am I committed to the liquid lipstick? Am I gonna have to be watching it all day?
Right.
Making sure that it's not like halfway across my face, or it's like peeling off or whatever. But this.
It's liquid lip reborn.
No, it's liquid, but it's like it's not that dry powdery finish that you get a lot of the time. So it does make it a good everyday product.
It's so beautiful.
I have to agree.
Okay, so we used Remedy under your eye, right? We did Twinkle Pop on the eyelid.
Yes, we did.
We did Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, Brow Wow, and then we did Air Blush, and then we finished with Liquid Lip and Slow Burn.
So 6 products, and my face looks done. Like, it looks like we've done everything. The packaging's beautiful.
Comfortable, and you don't want to keep it in your bag. You want to pull that out of your bag, right?
It's the most like Instagrammable like packaging in the world. Last time I was at a Marc event, we were like, why the packaging like this? He's like, Marc's favorite color is shiny.
Right.
So shiny.
You're hired.
So yeah, and we've spoken through all of the products, what they do. They all have like dual purpose. You know, you've got the brow that won't budge, it's waterproof. You've got the draping blushes, so you can do a wash of color and run it all together with a little bit of glow, or you can get a little bit of a sculpt in there and you can use the darker shade underneath. Obviously the liquid lipstick's totally new to me today, but liquid lipsticks don't have to be precise, as we learned. You can just blot that stuff on and it'll give you the like beautiful high color payoff, but like with the ease of just a normal swipe and go.
I love it.
So good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I hope you guys liked it as well. I'll leave all the product links of everything we've used today in the description box below. Yeah, this is my 5-minute everyday pretty face just on the go. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, guys.